La Fiat Tipo Diesel 2026 stupisce tutti. È la migliore auto economica dell'anno. In a world dominated by Teslas, turbocharged pickups, and $70,000 compact SUVs, who would have thought that an Italian budget diesel car would drop like a meteor, but it did. And it wasn't German, it wasn't Japanese, it was Fiat. Yes, Fiat. A name that to many Americans still whispers, "Fix it again, Tony," in the back of their heads. But hold on, because what the 2026 Fiat Tipo Diesel just pulled off, it's rewriting that legacy in capital letters and turbocharged ink. Today we dive into la Fiat Tipo Diesel 2026 stupisce tutti. È la migliore auto economica dell'anno. Or simply put, the 2026 Fiat Tipo Diesel shocks everyone. Best budget car of the year, but beware. Because while it stuns with affordability, design, and clever engineering, there's one glaring flaw that could completely change your mind. Stick with us because it's not what you think. At first glance, the 2026 Fiat Tipo doesn't scream budget. It doesn't whisper it either. Instead, it smirks, like it knows something you don't. The body is lean but bold, with a widened stance and sharper contours than ever before. Think of it as the Italian reply to the aggressive lines of the Ford Focus, or even the Peugeot 308. But there's elegance here, unmistakably Mediterranean. The front fascia is all new, sporting slim LED matrix headlights that curve like eyes at dawn. The redesigned grille, black chrome with a digital Fiat emblem, feels more Maserati than money saver. You're also looking at wider arches, a floating roofline with contrasting pillars and dual-tone alloys that bring just enough flair. The Fiat Tipo Cross 2025 influence is visible, and yes, it even hints at a Fiat Tipo SUV 2025 approach, making this hatchback feel a lot more elevated. Literally and figuratively. Slide into the cabin, and Fiat pulls another surprise. Gone are the cheap plastics of yesteryears. Instead, you're met with soft-touch materials, a minimalist horizontal dash, and an all-new 10.25-inch infotainment display with Fiat's updated UX, surprisingly snappy. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto-ready ambient lighting subtly wraps around the edges, and the steering wheel? It borrows cues from the 2025 Fiat Punto, offering a flat-bottomed, leather-wrapped grip with tactile buttons. And yes, even the Fiat Tipo 2025 interior adds wireless charging, a full digital cockpit, adaptive cruise, and climate-controlled seating in a budget diesel backseat, surprisingly roomy. The Fiat Tipo Cross 2025's platform means a longer wheelbase, translating into real legroom for real adults. You can feel it. Fiat wants you to forget cheap. It wants you to think smart luxury. Under the hood lies Fiat's new 1.6-liter multi-jet turbo diesel. Now don't roll your eyes because this small heart beats with purpose. 30 horsepower, 320 Nm of torque. It hums, it pulls, and it sips. Just 4.1 L per 100 km. That's over 60 mph. In 2026, the Tipo doesn't launch like a rocket. It surges like a wave, confident and controlled. The 2025 Fiat Punto performance is echoed here, tuned. Not for racetracks, but for the real world. Tight city corners, winding hills, and long fuel-efficient stretches. Paired with a smooth 6-speed manual or a dual-clutch automatic, the ride is refined, soft-sprung but balanced. The Tipo whispers, not screams. It's not performance, it's poetry in motion. But here's the truth no one wants to admit. While Fiat nailed the design, tech, and efficiency, they've completely ignored the elephant in the room. Noise at highway. Speeds, the cabin gets loud. Road noise seeps in. Wind rustles through seals. The diesel engine, efficient as it is, lacks true insulation refinement. It's a step back, especially when rivals like the Hyundai i30 or even the 2025 Skoda Scala offer a more hushed experience. It's not a deal breaker, but for some, it'll be a deal bender. So how does the new Fiat Tipo 2025 stack up? Let's be real. The 2025 Skoda Scala still has the edge in finish. The Peugeot 308 is more avant-garde. The Hyundai i30, more proven. But none of them offer this balance of price, personality, and efficiency, and none of them wear Italian flair, like the Tipo does. If Fiat continues down this road, blending the best of the 2025 Fiat Punto, Fiat Panda 2025, and their incoming 2025 Fiat Titano SUV DNA. They might just dominate the budget compact segment across Europe and beyond. The new 2025 Fiat, and more specifically the 2026 Tipo Diesel, may not be a Tesla killer, but it's a category breaker. A car that reminds us that smart doesn't have to be silent, fast or flashy. It just has to work, and work well. So, is La Fiat Tipo Diesel 2026 the best budget car of the year? For design lovers? Yes. For long-haul commuters? Absolutely. For those chasing quiet cabins and raw speed? Maybe not, but for everyone else, this might be the most underestimated car of 2026, shockingly capable, undeniably efficient, quietly revolutionary. Let us know in the comments, would you choose this over the Skoda Scala, the Hyundai i30, or even the Peugeot 308? And don't forget, sometimes, the best cars are the ones no one saw coming. Subscribe for more reviews like this one, and hit that bell so you don't miss the next shocker in the world of smart, affordable cars.